One day, you would take your last breath. Not metaphorically, not someday far away. One day, this is all over.
Hey, MONQ.
You will be lying there. There will be no phone in your hand, no notification, no scrolling. Just you and your life. How much time were you with other people on this planet? How much time were you busy with them? Their opinions, their expectations. How many times you were thinking about what they thought about you and what you thought about them? And now the harder question. How much time were you truly with yourself? No distractions, not busy, not escaping, just you. How well did you actually get to know yourself? Your thoughts, your feelings, your fears, your desires, your dreams. Because if you count the hours of your life, how many of them were really spent with you? Just you. So ask yourself this. How much time have you truly been with yourself? And how well have you learned to know who you really are? Okay, now listen. Just listen. For the next 10 minutes, nothing else matters. This is not entertainment. This is your life. Don't judge what I say. Don't even defend yourself. Just listen and notice. Because this is not about me. And that's why you don't see my face. This is about you. And how you're spending your days. Let's start with the beginning of a normal day. You wake up. You grab your phone. Not because you need it, but because it's there. You scroll. A little bit becomes a lot. Before you even stand up, your mind is already full. Full of other people's lives, other people's opinions, other people's problems. But look how the rest of the day actually goes. There are moments where you could enjoy the day. Small moments. Moments where nothing is required of you. But even then, you're not really there. You're on your phone. And you're already thinking about what you still have to do later. About work. About messages you still need to answer. About tomorrow. Your body is in a moment, but your mind is completely somewhere else. And then you come home. You eat something. You sit down. You tell yourself you're going to relax. Netflix goes on. And after a few minutes, your hand reaches to your phone again. Not because the show is bad, not because you're bored, but because one screen is no longer enough. You need another hit, just another dopamine boost, another distraction. You can't even watch a series anymore without checking something else at the same time. You're scrolling while watching, you're watching while scrolling. Two things at once. And then you say it. I need more time for myself. I wish I had more time for my child. I wish I had more time for my partner. I wish life wasn't so busy. And this is the part no one wants to admit. You say you want more free time, but when free time is there, you don't know how to be with it. You don't rest, you consume. And at the end of the evening, you feel the same emptiness again. Not because the day was hard, but because you were never really in it. But here's the uncomfortable truth. Time is never the problem. How you spend it is. Yeah, life is busy. Yeah, you have responsibilities. Yeah, you are tired. But the time that's there, it's leaking always through your fingers. Scrolling, refreshing, consuming. And after that, you feel it again. That heavy feeling. That restlessness. So you complain about work, about stress, about how little time you have. But the problem is not outside of you. The problem is internal. You're escaping your own life instead of being present in it. And then the next part starts. The thinking. You sit down. You try to focus. But your mind doesn't stop. You replay conversations. You think about what you should have done differently. what might happen tomorrow. One thought becomes 10. 10 becomes 100. Minutes turn into hours. And you're physically there, but mentally somewhere else. You're with your kid, your child, but you're not really there. You're with your partner, but your mind is busy. You are alive, but you're not present. And later that day, you feel it again. I didn't do anything today. I'm behind. I don't have time. But look honestly, the day was full, just not with what's really important. First you lost time to scrolling, then you lost time to thinking. Different actions, same results. Your life passed. Well, you were not in it. And this is where most people get it wrong. They think they need more motivation, more discipline, more energy. But that's not the issue. The issue is awareness. You don't notice where your time goes. You don't notice how often you escape. You don't notice how long you stay stuck in your head. So the circle repeats. You feel empty. You grab your phone. You scroll. You feel worse. You feel overwhelmed. You think. You overthink. You lose hours. And at the end of the day, you say the same thing again. I need to change something. And then you go to sleep with your phone next to you. And tomorrow, the same circle starts again. This is not a lack of discipline. This is a lack of presence. And I'm not saying this to make you feel bad. I'm saying this because this is the moment where things can change. Not by doing more, not by pushing harder, but by seeing your own behavior. Gratitude does not live in a perfect future. It lives in a moment you are missing right now. The small conversations, the quiet time, the ordinary day that's actually enough and pretty. You don't need a different life. You need to stop escaping the one you have. And now listen carefully. I'm not here to save you. I'm not here to tell you what to do. If you want to keep living like this, be my guest. If something inside you feels uncomfortable right now, that's not a problem. That's awareness. And awareness is where everything starts. You don't need to fix your whole life today. You don't need to become a new person. You just need to catch yourself. The next time you reach your phone. The next time you disappear into your thoughts. You choose differently. Just once. Because when you're with yourself, you learn who you really are. And at the end of your life, that's the only thing that truly matters. So I'll ask you one more time. How much time have you truly been with yourself? And how well have you learned to know who you really are?
Hey,
The time is now.